it is, what it do, what it is, lads and ladettes. It's your boy Dakota Griswold of Gamers, Nerds, and Geeks United. Welcome back to Yesterday Today. This, of course, is the show where I bring you some of the biggest news from yesterday today. And before we get started, I do want to apologize for not posting a video yesterday because, embarrassingly enough, I recorded it and it kind of got deleted, it got messed up. But then I've been back at work for a little while and I didn't really get a chance to fix that issue. But I'm giving you this content today and I'm going to talk about maybe a little bit of the content from previously. And I'm really just going to try to highlight today, of course, but I do want to credit a lot of the big gaming outlets that's donating to the Black Lives Matter movement. Nintendo, Microsoft, Sony, Bethesda, a lot of others, and there's some I'm definitely forgetting at the moment, but that was previous news. And also I want to highlight the fact that Ninja said he's getting real tired of waiting for Season 3 of Fortnite. Now, he said that the same day that Fortnite said they would delay it further due to the fact that the protests are happening and that there's bigger things happening. But a lot of people would definitely want to go, hey, look, that's messed up, he's being racist. But no, he said that earlier in the day, at least to my account, because I'm reading based off of the timing of the articles. He said that earlier in the day, and then a report of them delaying it due to Black Lives Matter movement and the protests and everything happening right now. That happened later on in the day. So those two things really don't have any chance to relate, because I'm pretty sure he would know not to speak up. At least I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt. He would know not to speak out about something like that after they make a statement like that. But this is Yesterday Today. So we're going to talk about the news yesterday, and we're going to get started with a bit of an appetizer, an entertaining one, because Call of Duty, the community just keeps surprising me. Someone found a new way to get kills in Call of Duty. Yes, embarrassingly enough, this is an embarrassing way to get killed in Call of Duty. Well, at least for the person that's getting killed. So basically, on a team, you release a drone, and then one of your teammates puts C4 on the drone, and then basically in the video, somebody took the drone, it landed in front of a person, they shot the drone, but they did not realize the C4 was there. And then the C4 drops, and then the other player activates the C4. And interestingly enough, somebody activated that, and they won the match. I wouldn't play for at least a week after that, because that is embarrassing. People are having a lot of time due to COVID-19. They're home, and they're basically figuring other stuff out. I give them credit, that is very smart. But the person who's on the receiving end of it, they don't think it's very smart. They think it's embarrassing. It's like being dunked on in the NBA, basically. And I wouldn't want to show my face. I'm just glad, hey, I'm not pro. And imagine being a big Call of Duty tournament and somebody actually got a kill like that. That's documented forever in history. Oh man, that'll probably make you rethink your career. Moving on to the next story. Rockstar Games, they shut down the service yesterday between the hours of 2 and 4 p.m. because of the protests, and they said, hey, listen, there's more important things going on in the world. Let's put our service down. So no one had access to GTA Online for 2 hours. Not a big deal, people. I know some of you love to play GTA Online, but there are bigger things at hand. So I absolutely love the fact that Rockstar is doing things like this. That's awesome. Moving on. So this is a big story here. We get into the meat and potatoes because I think we sprung a leak here. There happened to be a leak on Twitter from user Win Community, and basically this is what possibly might look, with the story at least, might look like on the Xbox Series X. And basically it looks very beautiful. It's organized pretty well, but it also, I do want to say, it kind of reminds me of the Switch eShop because the tab is on the left side, and basically everything is right there, and it's just the store, the deals, everything on the left side, kind of like how the Switch is. It's a little bit more organized here. Xbox has always been known to organize it pretty well, and I absolutely love it. It's very pretty, and I'm hoping that it works a lot more seamlessly, because I'm not really in love with the way it works right now, and it still kind of operates pretty clunky. So I'm actually very, very happy about that. But moving on to the next story, the Future Games Show by Games Radar has been postponed to June 13th, also to support the Black Lives Matter movement. Now, everybody's getting their heads together, and they're being very considerate And as a black man, I'm very appreciative of it. But now also I want to say is that I understand that I said I'm going to try to keep the Last of Us news out. But this is actually bad news, and basically somebody said the cover in the latest commercial, that's stolen from them. They directly tweeted at Neil Druckmann, who's also the vice president of Naughty Dog, and it says, hey, are you aware that the true Faith cover you put in your Last of Us 2 trailer is a replica of my cover that came out 10 years ago? I wrote original parts, not in the original song, that are copied exactly by whoever covered it. I am heartbroken. Now, this was actually tweeted just yesterday, June 4th, and this is a big deal here. This is a very big deal, but we don't know how much validity it has. We're gonna, just let the story develop, because of course this is the age of the social media. Anybody can come out and say it, but it definitely got steam, it got some traction, and we're gonna see how this goes. And I will definitely keep you informed in the coming weeks, the coming months, to see how far that this goes. Now, as reported by Push Square, that they noticed on the YouTube page for the PlayStation event, it says now it's coming soon. Now, we don't know how soon it's happening, but they said coming soon. They changed it from June 4th to coming soon. And honestly, I think it'll happen sometime this month. Things are, a lot of other outlets are pushing things back for about a week or two. So maybe by the end of June, we'll know what's going on. And I think this is, hey, listen, thank you. I'm happy to hear that. And moving on to the next story, we got an official reveal for some new PlayStation Now games, and that's Metro Exodus, Dishonored 2, and NASCAR Heat 4. They're all on PlayStation Now. NASCAR Heat and Metro Exodus, which is a great game, one of the better games from last year, and I love that game. Did not love the ending that I got, but I absolutely love the game, the whole journey through, but Dishonored 2 is only there temporarily, and that'll be leaving in just 6 months, it says. But NASCAR Heat and Metro Exodus is there permanently, so now it's on both subscription services, Metro Exodus that is. It's on PlayStation Now and it's on Game Pass, and honestly, if you haven't played it as of yet, please go and play it. That is one of the better first-person shooters that came out last year, one of the better first-person shooters, period, with a really great story. What I did not like is that the main character you play, he's silent, and you have these moments where he could have said something and it could have been real meaningful, but he didn't. But I'm not taking credit from the rest of the game. The game was meaningful. I love the upgrade system and the fact that what you can do with the weapons, the enemies, the environment. It was a perfectly semi-open world game, and that was just definitely my speed. Now, here's something very interesting that I found out. Sega is seemingly getting in to the streaming business, the cloud gaming business. They cleverly named it Fog Gaming. This is on Screen Rant, and what they're doing is there's arcades in Japan, and this is gonna be basically up after hours, so people can't go. Say if the arcade closes at 9 p.m. and you still want to play these arcade games, you're gonna get access. You're gonna be able to access a streaming service where you can still play these arcade games from the comfort of your home, I do believe. There's still some bleak details, but this is coming all the way from Famitsu, so, sometimes translation gets a little mixed up and stuff like that. But I think maybe next month when we get another coverage on it, this is what it says, when we get more coverage on it, we will hear about it. I was hoping that some of this big news would have definitely been a Dreamcast, but, listen, they too busy giving us Game Gear Micros and games that, I'm not even going to talk about the Game Gear Micro. I'm not super happy about it. But what I will tell you is something I am extremely happy about. It appears that they're giving Kingdoms of Amalur a second chance, at least on the Xbox as it seems right now. It popped up on the Microsoft Store yesterday that it's called Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. It's basically a remaster. They're touching some stuff up, they're polishing stuff, giving us all DLC. Listen, Kingdoms of Amalur is literally getting a third chance. After they took everything down the first time when it came out the 360 PS3 era, then THQ Nordic acquired the rights, and then it became backwards compatible on the Xbox, and now they are remaking it because it's called Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning. It's hilarious, but it does look good, and new coat of paint. I love Kingdoms of Amalur, and I really hope this is absolutely true. It popped up on the Microsoft Store. It's not on the Xbox store or anything like that, but it's on the Microsoft store. And honestly, I cannot wait for it because I absolutely love Kingdoms of Amalur. I love a good action RPG. And it's not too much, it's not too many menus that's confusing. It is actually a very, very good game, and I really hope that once this does come out, a lot more people give it a chance. And hopefully, if they're re-releasing it, if this is indeed true, they re-release it, we can get a steel case. Y'all know how I love my steel cases, and honestly, if they re-release this with a steel case, I don't care what it costs, I'm definitely getting it. But lads and ladders, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think about these stories. Are you a fan of Kingdoms of Amalur? What do you think about Sega's entry into the fog gaming platform? And what do you think about the way people are figuring stuff out in Call of Duty? I think it's actually brilliant. I just don't want to be caught out there slipping, because that's just embarrassing. But honestly, I would probably post it on my page, because I just would say, y'all wouldn't believe how somebody got me out there, you know? But if you like this video, go ahead and like it. If not, hit the dislike, it's all good. Please, hit the subscribe button if you're here for the first time. And also hit that notification bell and press all so you know when your boy is posting. Lads and lads, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for having patience with me in this very, very rough week, in this tough time. Thank you so much once again. Lads and lads, thank you. This video is finito.